Hey everyone. Well, I found this here black rock that's got sparkly bits and stuff in it, and I decided, yeah, we gotta cut that. I find a stone and take it home and polish it and hope it shines, and also there's a chicken. Hey everyone, this is Clayton, and like I said, I found this here stone, this here stone, and well, it's black and it has a lot of sparkly bits in it. There's sparklies and there's white specks, and I took the toothbrush and some Dawn to this, and those white specks aren't dirt, so that's definitely something in the stone. So I figured, well, we got to cut this and see what it is, and hopefully those white specks aren't just outside. But there, you can see some of the, yeah, you can see some of the sparkly bits, like right in there. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. But yeah, so I figured let's see what this thing does. It's just, well, pretty cool. I thought it might have been snowflake obsidian, but it just doesn't seem like it. Nah, the snowflakes are usually bigger in the snowflake obsidian. So, first thing to do, let's just pop over there to the wheel. And you might notice, got a different, whatever you call this. Actually, it's a piece of foam. There's our original backdrop, and there's our foamy backdrop. So I was thinking maybe this will do a little bit better for shooting on. It's not quite as long. If it works, I'll order a bigger piece. But let's take this yonder and see what it does. Okay, so here we go. All right, let's get this hoo-ha going. And I'm using a different phone. Well, I'm actually using a different camera. I think I had shot a video with this before, but I can't remember how it turned out. So, I know the camera on this one's pretty darn good, so I'm gonna just give it a shot and another shot and see what happens. So I think what I'm gonna do here is we got a flat spot here, but we got a ridge right here. So I'm gonna flatten this out from here to there. So get rid of this ridge. Oh, well, that's a little bit harder than I thought it would be. Louder than I thought it would be. Let's just flatten that ridge out. Give ourselves a really nice big bottom. Got to get a big bottom. I don't think that's working exceptionally well there. Let me see. Wow, I'm getting myself all wet. Got too much water going. Cut that water down. Holy Moses. It's coming out of there like crazy. Oh, as you can see, the muck coming off there is pretty black. Which is, I guess, consistent with cutting a black colored stone. One would think, anyway. Okie dokie. As you'll notice, I have not got the paintbrush on there that I wanted to get on there to help stop the schmuckery from flying around. Okay, don't got enough water. Next step up, too much water. Next step down, not enough water. Oh, how horrible life is. Okay, let's almost got that about where I wanted it. Okay, I do. Alright, let's take a look here if I can get some of the schmuckery off of there. There is. Well, that white stuff goes the whole way through it. I'm tickled. Well, I think now I'm just gonna work an edge around there because there is some crazy shapes to this thing. Crazy shape. Whew. My heater has been running full blast in here. This morning when I got up a little late. Later than I would like to. If you get up too late, then the whole day shot to hell. 9:30, it was -5 outside. And that's just wrong. I mean, I don't care who you are, that's just flipping wrong. Okay, let's see the edge there. There's the whitey sparkly things are shining through. So that's pretty darn good. Okay, this is moving along nicely here. I'm just going to work this here top down. And I don't think I mentioned it, but I found this one out where I'm putting the koi pond that I've been working on for the last decade, I think. I think that's where I found this one. It's either there or out front. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. All that white stuff's gonna stay through it. I am very curious what this stone might actually be. Yeah, the stone's somewhat soft. Feels like it anyway. I actually have some plans for the channel. I want to see if I can get a good like small gram scale, where I can do some specific gravity checks on some of these stones and see if we can maybe identify them. I mean, I got no trouble with calling something like this black with white spotsite. But sometimes it would be kind of nice to know exactly what you're doing. Know exactly what you're cutting. Okay, well, I think... Let me wipe some of the gook off of this thing. That's the technical term here. Gook. Nyaha. Fingers are not working. Okay, there it is, de-gooked. And you can see, I gotta actually make it wet. Yeah, you can see that the white and sparkly bits seem to be coming through there. Oh, let me kill the water on that side. I'm gonna have to clean off my thing because I got gook, literal gook piled up on there. I don't need gook. Okay, let's get this over to where it needs to be. Should I zoom in a little more? That's about right. Alrighty, I'll get some water going. Where did I put the stone? Okay. Oh, yeah, I love the sound of this wheel. It hardly has any. It's sort of like the sound of a sled gliding over snow. Not like the sound of my shoes going through that crusted over monstrosity frozen garbage snow we got out there right now. Let's see if I can adjust this camera a little bit better. Without the camera falling. I don't know if that's going to work better or not. Let's see. Is it focused? Oh, actually, oh, I've got to put some water on there. Duh. Won't really hurt the wheels to do a little bit of dry cutting, but I don't want to do it. Yeah, if this camera works out better, I might use it, because I know the camera itself has better resolution than the one I've been using. The one I've been using, I can adjust the colors and exposure better, but this one may have an overall better picture, and I'm not sure why I didn't use it, switch over to it in the first place. And I'm going to try it for live streaming too. Okay, let's take a look. Wow, that's pretty nice. Well, I might actually be to where I'm going to have to put that on a dop stick. You know what? I am where I'm going to have to put that on a dop stick. Let me shut this off. Let me get the dop stick stuff. The dop sticking of stickiness. Dop stick. There, I can adjust everything so we can see what the dop stick stuff of stickiness is doing. And yeah, that looks like a nice dop stick. Shall we dry off the... Is that crackling? Stop the pump there. The pump was just a booming away. There, get this all. Like I said, the heater is just going full blast, and it makes a lot of air currents through the studio here. Yeah, that stone ought to be screaming hot now. Let's get the wax going. I was going to get the... Yeah, I'm going to talk about the flat lap again that I keep saying about. I'd actually figured out the actual design that I wanted for it, and then it turns -5 degrees, and there's no way that I'm going to be able to make that when it's -5 degrees out in the wood shop. I mean, no, it's not heated, and I'm about half cold-blooded, and I'm just not doing that. There's just no way I'm going to freeze my butt off in this type of weather. There, shut you off. Get you nice and straightened up on this here stick. It's the stick. It's a stone on a stick. Get this. There we go. That looks pretty straight all around. I believe so. All right, let me put this away. And we will have faith that it will not go flying off. All right, so let me readjust the camera. Ooh, that was way too far. Okay, that looks better. Okay, so power on, water on, twirly thingy on, swirly swirly. Okay, we got twirly swirly. All right, let's see how this twirly swirly works here. Nice twirly swirly edge on that. I'm gonna angle that setting edge just a bit. Wow. I forgot to put my LED lights on this. I may not need it with this here phone. I don't know. Okay, let's see what it looks like. It looks very black and spotted. Black and spotted. It's just like a milk cow. And speaking of milk cows, yeah, it's that time again. Are your milk cows the wrong color? Well, call Mrs. Cluck's Chicken Ducks. Yes, Mrs. Cluck has been providing quality cow coloring since 1974. If your cows are the wrong color, call Mrs. Cluck. She has cow paint, cow dyes, and as far as I'm concerned, cow manure for all your cow coloring needs. So if your cows need to be recolored, call Mrs. Cluck. I think sometimes my brain won't even say what they want me to say without stammering through it. Okay, let's see. Oh, it seems to focus a lot quicker. I don't know, but it seems to me the color might be nicer on this camera too. But that's looking pretty darn nice. I just don't like this end here. This sheer end. This sheer end here. Right here. Whatever the stone is, it's fairly soft. Let's see. We got the gnarlies out of there. Yes, we do seem. Okay, dry off. Might see better that way. Or not. Actually, I think that's not too bad. Let me ease the edge on this setting edge here. And then I think we'll just head over to the 6,000 grit. 6,000 grit. 600 grit. Yeah. Okie dokie. Yeah, I think we're where we wants to be. So, off with the water. Off with the machine. Gently move this dooflingy over here to this dooflingy. Why is everything turned where it shouldn't be? Okay, get some water going on that. Spin the wheel, and hey, there we go. Alrighty. Wow, a little bit too much water. A little bit too much water. There we go. Like I said, I'd like to do some specific gravity tests with some of these stones and see if we can identify them. If anybody out there knows what these are, or any of these are, I'd appreciate, just say, hey, I think that might be whatever stone I think it might be. Because when you're dealing with landscapizite, it can be anything. Okay, let's see what this... Oh, it's looking very black, and those white specks are coming through nicely now. Hopefully they'll get more brightish whenever we hit them with cerium oxide or the 1200 grit at least. As soft as this stone is, it's polishing up pretty quick. I don't know if you're seeing it too, but I think the color is a lot more rich and realistic with this camera. Got some undercutting going on there that I'm not happy with. Nothing I can do about that. Well, I can possibly work it out. But you know what? I think we're ready for the 1200 already. Ready already? Already ready? Already ready? And here we go. Okay, we're a little bit off kilter on this one. That's it. If I do use this camera, I'm going to have to readjust my thingy camera holders just a bit because I made it specific for that other phone. And if that's the worst I got to deal with, hey, I think we're doing good. Ta-da. Wow, this stone's coming along really fast. Okay, I'll take a quick gander. Well, it's pretty gandery there, I would say. Maybe just a little bit more on this here side. The side that I'm twirling around the ring at Mach 3 speed, yeah. I know what I'm saying. Sorta know what I'm saying. Sometimes I have a general idea of what I'm even talking about, so I think you figured that out by now. Okay, I'm thinking that's about the best I can do on that wheel. That's looking pretty darn nice. Alrighty, so let's kill the water, kill the power, and I will see you over here once I hit this stone with cerium oxide. Alright, so don't go away. Okie dokie, I'm back from the cerium oxide wheel, and tell you what, let me zoom this in a little bit. It seems to do better if I do that. I'm not too tickled with how this stone turned out. Got a very satiny-like finish, almost. Whoa, hey, whoa. Well, that's actually kind of good. Where was I? Oh yeah, it's got sort of a satiny finish, and the white specks are kind of muted. So I'm half tempted just to take this thing over a finer grit sandpaper and see if I can get a polish to it that way. So I think I have a wheel set up with the finer sandpaper somewhere. So I think I'm just going to do that. So hang on a minute. Don't go away. All right. Well, I give her the old super polish on the higher grits, and it didn't turn out any better than it did on the cerium oxide. So I actually had to go back and hit it with the cerium oxide. It may have straightened it up just a hair, but well, here's what we got. We got a very black stone with white specks in there that are somewhat muted now. They're still nice. Let's get this thing off of this stick. And yeah, I think I figured out how to do this. I don't know why I just don't take it outside where it's 45 below zero right now and let it set for a couple of minutes, but hey, never said I was smart. Okay, so let's see if this comes off easier now that I sort of figured out how to do this. Just let her set for a little bit, and they still don't come off whenever I'm video filming it. Of course it doesn't. Why would it do that? I just did some that literally popped right off. I mean, all I had to do was like push against the side of it, and they popped off. But why would they do that? Oh, there it is. That's how it's supposed to come off. Okay, let's see. Warm the stone up a little bit. Ooh, it's cold. So here's what we have. I tell you what, it's black. It's shiny. It's got the white specks all through it. And overall, I say this stone is a win. So if you like the video, you know, hit the button to subscribe, do all that stuff, and, you know, especially hit the bell, because then you'll know whenever I'm doing stuff like this. And you'll be able to see it right away without having to wait. So, yep. Actually, it's a little bit wet yet. Keeps getting condensation on it. Isn't that great? But anyway, hey, thanks for spending some time with me. And, oh, tell me what you think of this thing. If you like that, or if you like that. That, or that. That, or that. So, thanks for spending some time with me. Have a good evening.